Good evening, folks. How is everyone? As always, I hope you're doing well. I hope you are the big three. I hope you are happy. I hope you are healthy. And I hope you are safe. These are the things I wish for almost everyone. Not that nice a human being, after all. So, thanks for coming by to another Cider Sunday. I should probably start numbering these things at some point. But I haven't, so we're just going to be a slacker. Tonight we are looking at one from Ace. So it's the Ace Cidery out of California. It's their Imperial Apple Cider, high 8% ABV. Since 1993. Ace is a really good cidery. But this looks like they're making it for friggin' Shaggy and Scooby, okay? Incidentally, what the hell is going on in the world? Shaggy's black now, Scooby doesn't exist, and Velma's an Indian? I'm done. When they come to call these people, they'll be like, see ya. See, no. Me? Boxcar? Oh, no. Not me. That would be those people. Sancho, you're too late. I'm already tucked into the table to shoot the video, pal. Plus, it's a cider, not a beer. You're not a cider dog. Oh, fucking dogs. Oh! I'm going to tell them no. And now I got 15 pounds of lap warmer. Yeah, tell you what, let's do this, pal. Why don't you go up on the table and leave me the hell alone? That's not going to work either. Thanks for coming by and spending some time with me, folks. I appreciate it. So does Sancho. And Pima's up my ass. We're down to one bowl for Pima. I have no idea where the rest of them are. And she's a nightmare. Because her version of fetch is, I have the bowl, you come and chase me. Which is why you need at least two. And I don't know where the other ones are. She hides them. I give up. I have looked like everywhere. It's got to be gremlins or aliens or something. Anyway, let's get back to drinking cider. Tasting notes. Ace high. High. Should come with Scooby snacks, by the way. Who doesn't like that? An Imperial cider made for royalty with an 8% ABV. Say hi to the rare bittersweet apples that give this cider its complexity. Bittersweets are rich with tannins and deliver both bitter and sweet notes. Imagine that. For superior balance, reinforce your transcendence and keep an ace up your sleeves. Oh. Yeah, actually, I would probably make that joke too. Cheers. Text class 504 gobbledygook. I have no idea what the hell that means. Standard government warning bullshit. Standard California warning bullshit, which I'm pretty sure in California they just tell you that everything gives you cancer now and you should live in a pod and eat bugs and die. The ingredients are fermented apple juice, bittersweet apple juice, malic acid, and sulfites preservative. Once again, if you have an issue with red wines and headaches, do not drink anything with sulfites in them. They are horrible for you. Today's shirt, of course, says the best beers are the beers we share with friends, but we're not drinking beer, we're drinking cider. It still applies. There are no cider t-shirts, by the way, that I can find. I'm sure they're out there somewhere, I just haven't seen them. So, let's get down to business. Oh, I'm sorry. Gluten-free vegan. It's fucking apple cider. Of course it's gluten-free, and of course it's vegan. Oh, it's apple cider with bacon in it. Ooh, apple cider with bacon in it. Maybe one day. I've eaten plenty of apple smoked bacon, which of course is delicious because A, it is bacon, and B, Applewood just smokes it up so nicely. We have no head because we have no protein. That is a beautiful, clean, crisp, and clear tough one. Let's go 4. We'll give her a 4. What's the matter, pal? New therm. You want down? I will put you down. You're the one who jumped up my freaking lap, remember? Well, let's put you down. Here you go. You might want some attention. Oh, and he's back. No, you can't be in my lap while we're shooting beer. He's a nightmare on walks. He wants attention from homeless people. Doesn't care. Does not care. Anyone. Oh, you, human, give me attention. We are looking at 51F. And we know this is off by 3, so 47. Which is right in the sweet spot for beer. I have no idea what the sweet spot for cider is. I could probably look that up, but I'm lazy. But now that this has become a regular thing, I'm going to have to. So I will get back to you on that. Sorry, mea culpa. The head settled down almost instantly. It will not lace. There are no oils in here. Slip of the nose. The Bidenometer says nice, little acidic, appley. I'm not getting... Oh, my damn beer glass friggin' flies. Buy your own damn beer. She smells good. Kind of that sweet tart smell, but let's find out. I'm going to slip of the tongue anyway. Salud. So initial hit, fast, clean, crisp, a little tart. It's nice to have some IBUs in here. If I was to throw this up on the IBUs, I'd say about 15. It's not bitter, just tart, sour. Super dry, super dry. Soft palate intradentals. Sweet in the buccal zones, nothing sublingual. The tongue is still ringing with apple taste. It's a really, really interesting concept. And it's 8%. She's nice, so it's really basically a hard apple cider. I grew up drinking these when I was younger because I came from a land where apple cider wasn't uncommon. I grew up in New York and there were a ton of orchards up north, and then it would all get shipped down to the city. Always loved apple cider. I really love hard cider, and when it gets cool out, this is autumn technically, but I live in Phoenix. Nice warm cup of hard cider with a cinnamon stick in it, and keep refilling that one all night, because why the hell not? She's really good. She's really tasty. Ace is an excellent cidery. Cider Boys as well. It's turned out to be really, really good. Did that Ace pineapple that was... Wow. So, as she warms a bit, the tartness increases. I mean, it's tart, not as much bitter. Maybe it's not IBUs. I don't know what the hell the tartness rating is. The ITUs, the International Tartness Units. I'm more than sure there is something like that out there. mosquitoes. There's some rosemary oil on to keep them off me. It must have wore off, or I've got Italian mosquitoes. Really good, really solid, and apparently it's 8%, so if that's what you're looking for, go for it. I like this. I throw the caveat in there as it warms up, right? I'm going to take one more sip before we bail out, but let's give it a minute. Wow. As she warms up, the flavor doesn't get worse, it gets better. So she's running at 8%, and there are 8% brews out there, alcohols, beers and wines, that have a boozy after finish. They're not completed right, they're not balanced and crafted correctly. This is not one of them. Squizzy. You could literally mistake this for apple juice. Oh. Very tasty, very delicious. 8%. You know what? She's already a pretty blonde girl. She smells really, really good. And at 8%, you know, that's not hurting her rating anytime soon. Just for shits and giggles. I mean, I did pay money for this stupid thing. She's up at 58 now. So, 10 degrees above assumed correct drinking temperature. She's only gotten better. And one of the things I have learned on this long citrophilic journey is that a lot of times you should be drinking your beer if you want to see what it really tastes like, outside of recommended guidelines. Now, remember, the ones I will stick with are lagers, pilsners, kolsches, the really, really light, bright gold beers, cold. The dark stuff, warm, and then work your way through the spectrum in between. What I'm gonna say. I'm not giving beer drinking advice, because I'm not a beer drinking doctor. I'm giving beer drinking advice here. Trust me on this. The darker your beer gets, the warmer you want to drink it, up until about 65, maybe 68 for a really, really good cask stout. We will do those again this winter because they are some of my favorites. This, freaking apple juice, man. It's delicious too. So at 58 degrees, caveat, at 58 or 9 or whatever it's up to now since it's sat here, I got hit with on the back end of the tongue, so everything is still inclusive, intradental, soft palate, buccals, but now on the back end of the tongue, I got slapped with the acid, so we got a sharp, hard note on the back of the tongue, not unattractive, just there. Is what it is. I guess basically what it's telling me is to drink faster and not be a whiny bitch. Okay. Thanks for coming by and putting some eyeballs on here. You are my people, and I love you. I always want the big three for you. Happy, healthy, safe. Honorable, dutiful, vigilant. low and slow. As on your 6, hot and handy, right? Those are really the big 3, and they're only going to become more important as the days wear on. And we'll see you on, whatever the next beer I shoot is, probably. But we'll definitely be back for the cider folks on Cider Sunday next week. I still have 5, 6, 7 in the refrigerator. The boy loaded me up. He's a good man. Unless he's trying to give me cirrhosis and kill me. I didn't need any help. Thanks for coming by, folks. Adios.